So our project named How Snake Can Move Without Leg. The group member include me, myself, Yun Tran. I am a biochem major.
Hi, my name is Luis. I'm a biology major as well.
Hi, I'm Roxana Estrada, and I'm a biology major.
And I'm Harleen Dillon, and I'm also a biology major.
So this project is to design for educational purpose to allow kids for more involved in outside activity. Our target group is around 7 to 10 years old. So let's talk about snake. There's four major type of locomotion: rectilinear, lateral undulation, sidewinding, and concertina. The first one is lateral undulation. This is the most common movement. Each point along the snake body is followed by the head and the neck. Next is the sidewinding. Snake travel diagonally to the tracks, followed by concertina. They pull and bend the front part of the body, and then the rest of the body it moves straight forward to move. Uh, Next is the rectilinear. Snake move in straight line. This is the slowest movement for snake. The scale under their belly lift the front part of the body from the ground and pull forward. So we ask ourselves, how will different mode of locomotion gonna affect different snake size relative to each other? For hypothesis, we hypothesize that certain mode of locomotion gonna help snake move faster than other snake locomotion. Bigger snake gonna move more slower than smaller snake. For our expected outcome, smaller snake will have better movement than larger snake, and therefore they will move faster than larger snake.
For this project, we did two different educational activities. The first activity was we created a game similar to Jeopardy, where we made questions and answers. And then for the second part of the group, we had the group members participate in races imitating the different snake movements that we just went over. Next slide, please. So for the first part, we played the game Jeopardy, and we had 9 questions for different points. And we asked questions such as like, what are the 4 major types of locomotion? What is the most common type of movement? Which movement travels diagonally, and so on. And these questions were mostly designed to get the kids kind of thinking to and kind of remember like what the different movements were and how these snakes exactly move. Next slide, please. And then in the second part, we divided the kids up into 4 different groups, and we gave each group a certain movement. They were given a few minutes to recall the movement and then practice it. They were given wooden snake toys to practice with as well. And then at the end, they had to pick one student who would participate in a race. So overall, 4 students raced against each other, each representing a different movement. And it was to see which movement helped them move faster and complete the race.
For the results of the Jeopardy game, we had group 1 that got $400, group 2, $1,300, group 3, $400, and group 4, $600. For mimicking the movements of the snakes, first place was group 2 that mimicked the concertina. Second place was group 4 that mimicked the lateral undulation. Third place was group 3 that mimicked the rectilinear. Fourth place was group 1 that mimicked sidewinding. First place was the concertina, which was the fastest movement. Conclusion: the data might suggest that concertina movement is the fastest movement. Then larger snakes will move faster than smaller snakes, but in terms of body length traveled per second, the larger snakes will be slower. And we are going to do more research to determine whether or not the experiment can be improved and find more data to support our hypothesis.
So for future directions, we would need more research to prove our hypothesis, and the experiments that we designed were based on age. The older the group would be, the more complex our hypothesis or in our testing methods would be. We could use live snakes to provide accurate results and give insights to what makes those movements faster. We would like to thank our professor, Dr. Anahit, for helping us construct research project ideas. We appreciate all the efforts that our peers put into our peer reviews and helping us improve our presentation. That's the conclusion of our presentations. These were some of the references we used.